Imagine this. You're flying down Italy's Amalfi Coast, the engine roaring like a symphony of power. The world blurs. People stop and stare. Is it the crimson flash of a Ferrari or the roaring beast of a Lamborghini slicing through the wind? For billionaires, these cars aren't just vehicles, they're trophies of success. Each one shows power, style, and victory. But which brand do the world's richest people truly love more? Get ready for the ultimate showdown of Italian speed, Ferrari versus Lamborghini. Discover which supercar truly rules the billionaire world. The Ferrari story. Every empire begins with a dream, and Ferrari started on the racetrack. In 1939, Enzo Ferrari, a passionate race car driver from Modena, Italy, founded Autoavio Costruzioni. He didn't dream of luxury cars, he dreamed of winning. In 1947, he built his first car with the Ferrari badge, the 125S, powered by a V12 engine that screamed louder than anything on the road. By 1952, Ferrari had already won its first Formula One championship, and the legend began. Racing wasn't just Ferrari's past, it was its identity. Every road car that followed carried the same DNA, born from speed, precision, and competition. The 1960s sealed Ferrari's immortality. The 250 GTO became one of the most coveted cars ever made. Today, billionaire fashion icon Ralph Lauren owns one worth over $70 million. That's not a car, it's art on wheels. Even Ferrari's logo tells a story. The famous prancing horse was inspired by an Italian fighter pilot who painted it on his plane for luck. Enzo took that symbol and turned it into a global icon. Today, Ferrari sells around 10,000 cars a year, generating over 5.8 billion euros in revenue, 2023. But unlike mass-market brands, Ferrari believes in scarcity. Fewer cars mean higher demand and ultimate prestige. Here's the truth. Ferrari isn't just about horsepower, it's about legacy. It's about owning a piece of Italian racing history that whispers, "You've joined the elite." But could Lamborghini's wild rebellion steal that thunder? Lamborghini. Every great story needs a rival, and Lamborghinis began with revenge. In the early 1960s, Ferruccio Lamborghini, a wealthy tractor manufacturer, owned a Ferrari, but he wasn't impressed. The clutch kept failing. When he complained, Enzo Ferrari dismissed him, saying, "Stick to tractors." That insult lit a fire that changed automotive history. In 1963, Ferruccio founded Automobili Lamborghini in Sant'Agata Bolognese, determined to build a car that could beat Ferrari at its own game. Faster, louder, and more luxurious. The first model, the 350 GT, hit the scene in 1964, but it was the Miura 1966 that rewrote the rules. With its mid-engine layout and jaw-dropping looks, it created the blueprint for modern supercars. Then came the Countach in the 1970s, with those iconic scissor doors and wedge-shaped design. Suddenly, every teenager wanted a Lamborghini poster on their wall. Fast forward to today, Lamborghini, now owned by Audi, continues to shock and awe with cars like the Huracan, Aventador, and the new Revuelto Hybrid. The brand sold over 10,000 cars in 2023, raking in 2.8 billion euros. But more than numbers, Lamborghini stands for one thing: drama. It's the car for people who don't whisper their success. They shout it. Just ask South African billionaire Antonio Iozo, who owns 3 Lamborghinis, including a customized Urus he calls Ubercat. He says it makes him feel unstoppable. That's Lamborghini's secret. It's not subtle, it's savage. But does this wild energy win the hearts of billionaires who prefer legacy over flash? Performance showdown. Let's talk speed, the kind that pins you to your seat. Ferrari's SF90 Stradale is a hybrid monster with 986 horsepower, rocketing from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds and hitting a top speed of 211 miles per hour. But Lamborghini's Revuelto takes the fight to the next level. Its hybrid V12 delivers a staggering 1,001 horsepower and a top speed of 217 mph, enough to make your heart skip a beat. So, who wins? Ferrari's magic lies in its precision. The steering, balance, and handling come straight from its Formula One heritage. You don't just drive a Ferrari, you feel it. Lamborghini, on the other hand, is raw adrenaline. Its all-wheel drive grip and roaring exhaust make it perfect for power-hungry thrill seekers. Here's the kicker. In a drag race, Lamborghini's Aventador might blast past a Ferrari 488. But on a race circuit like Monza, Ferrari's aerodynamics and control usually bring home the trophy. Even billionaire Lawrence Stroll, owner of the Aston Martin F1 team and Ferrari collector, admits, Ferraris are built for those who understand racing. Design duel. Close your eyes and picture the shape of speed. Ferrari's design speaks in curves, smooth, elegant, and timeless. Models like the LaFerrari and 812 Superfast look sculpted by the wind, exuding quiet power and refined grace. Lamborghini, on the other hand, is all about sharp angles and wild aggression. The Veneno looks like it belongs in a sci-fi film. Billionaires choose based on personality. Ralph Lauren and Luc Poirier adore Ferrari's sophistication, while Kanye West and other stars embrace Lamborghini's fierce energy. One whispers elegance, the other shouts dominance. Ferrari is for visionaries, Lamborghini for fearless rule breakers. The price of power. Owning one of these cars isn't just about money, it's about power and prestige. A Ferrari Roma starts at $222,000 and a Lamborghini Huracan at $200,000. Limited Ferraris like the Daytona SP3 hit $2 million, while a Veneno Roadster sold for $4.5 million. Ferraris hold value better, often appreciating like art. Maintenance? Around $12,000 yearly. Luxury has a price, but Ferrari keeps its crown. Inside Billionaires' garages, let's peek inside the garages of the world's elite. Ferrari dominates the collections of the old money billionaires. Ralph Lauren, Lawrence Stroll, and the Agnelli family, who co-owned Ferrari through Exor, all have deep ties to the brand. Their garages are filled with rare GTOs, Daytonas, and Monzas. Even Elon Musk once owned a Ferrari before switching to electric glory. Lamborghini, meanwhile, attracts the bold and the new rich, those who live for attention and adrenaline. Social media moguls, young influencers, and flashy entrepreneurs love them. In Monaco, Dubai, and Lagos, it's common to see Lamborghinis painted in neon colors, revving through luxury districts. Nigerian millionaire Momfa Jr., one of the youngest car collectors, received an Aventador as a gift before he could even drive. The debate rages online daily. Ferrari fans call it heritage. Lambo fans call it power. But here's the data-backed truth. Ferrari edges out among billionaires thanks to its legacy, investment value, and prestige. Why billionaires secretly favor Ferrari? It's not about who's faster, it's about who lasts longer. Ferrari's appeal lies in its heritage and exclusivity. For over 80 years, the brand has mastered the balance between performance and prestige. Each car feels like an heirloom, something you pass down through generations. Lamborghini, while thrilling, feels more of the moment, the car of the flashy billionaire rather than the quiet empire builder. Even financially, Ferrari wins. Its stock has outperformed nearly every other luxury car brand, showing that Ferrari isn't just a car, it's a stable investment. As billionaire Herbert Wertheim famously said, "You don't drive a Ferrari, you preserve it." In conclusion, so, who wins this billionaire battle? If you crave timeless style, racing DNA, and prestige that grows with age, Ferrari takes the crown. If you want instant impact, noise, and a head-turning statement, Lamborghini roars louder. But here's the twist. Many billionaires simply buy both, one for elegance, one for excitement. In the end, Ferrari and Lamborghini don't just compete, they complete each other. They represent two sides of success: control and chaos, legacy and rebellion. So the question isn't which car you'd buy if you were rich, it's which dream would you drive?